Alright, let's get back into this. Now, I know what you're thinking. Where's the game? Well, like with last time, I wanted to get everything started before I switched over to said game. So, fingers crossed. Not literally, of course. There we go. Okay, I think maybe. Are we here? I think we're here. I think. Yes, okay. Okay. Oh. Sorry about the slight delay there. I wanted to, finish eating and also update the site and the HUD with the pluses and minuses we've already been talking about. Alright, so hey, there's the console. Set that to 1. Let's just add 30 skill points. Alright, so let's try some builds here. We've got Charm, Sanctuary, Weaken, Freeze, Fire, Fire, Lightning, Inferno. So let's grab like all of those. Let's see how these work, shall we? So we'll do like Lightning Bolt is 4. Inferno's 5. I guess actually Flame Arrow is technically the first one. So then we got Fire Trap. And then Freeze. And Fireball. There we go, okay. Now I need an enemy, or 3, or 18. And maybe a light spell. Okay, so this is Fire Trap. By the way, hi, more cowbell. Halo, Runzada, and Crookdie? Crookie? Uh-oh. I have one of those awkward itches. You ever have an itch, like, in the middle of your arm while you're wearing a coat? So you get these for... And you can scratch. Ah, there we go. Okay. What, you think I'm kidding? Hi, Alex. Hello, Magister. Oh, come on. There's got to be enemies here somewhere. There we go. Wow. That was a lot of my mana and it didn't do much. Wow. Alright, let's try Freeze instead. I don't know how much mana Freeze takes, but it takes more than I have. Oh god. Oh god. And we're dead. Wow! Okay, so that was garbage. Just before or after we cheated? This is after. Okay, so let's try Freeze this time. But first, I do want to say thank you very, very much, Sacred King. As always, much appreciate those subs. Thank you very much. If you'd like to put that towards something, if there's a future stream you're interested in, just let me know. If you'd like to put that in the I'm interested in everything category, you can do that too. Just let me know. There we go. Okay, so fire was junk, but of course that was the first fire spell, so that's not too surprising. We could have easily had access to a tier 2 spell by now, but let's see what a tier 1 frost spell does. So it looks like that doesn't really do damage, because he's still... Is he still alive? Is he dead? He did. Okay, so that did kill him, so that's nice. What's that?
Get stranger. Get stranger.
You know, it's actually probably honestly quicker to just die here. Let's just go ahead and die really quick. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put Sacred King here. No. Sacred King 01 for all. So the freeze spell was pretty much a kill. Let's try Fireball. No hazardous. I didn't have a chance to do anything, and I was still late. So, no. It's a setting that exists. Okay, so that, as expected, did not kill the orc. Let's try lightning. Lightning seemed to have kind of AoE. Oh, really? Dakota says there's a charge for this, so let's go ahead and die again real quick.
Get stranger! Get stranger!
There we go. Good boy.
Will be pleased.
One time I want to die, and they're like, okay. So he says there's a charge for Fireball. I suppose I could do that, too. Let's do that. What is that? 8? Yep. Nope. That was me holding down. Hell, it released before I even let go of the click. So then we have, I think this is Inferno? Let's try Inferno. It's a few seconds of fire, which is pretty nice, but that it takes up all the frickin' mana. That's just, that is extremely mana inefficient. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a straight-up flamethrower. Now, that's actually pretty effective, given that flame is effectively a kill flag in this game. Oh, but that didn't set them on fire. That's interesting. My hand's fine, Volcanto. I'm just taking a page out of your book. Okay, let's try out the really crap one. This is the extremely basic spell.
The door is blocked. There must be something interesting inside. Let's find another way in.
Oh my god, it's the frickin' bazooka. It totally is the bazooka. Here, watch. Oh, hang on. See? It's the bazooka from Half-Life. I don't know what kind of damage it does, though, so let's find out. Okay, so let's try that in combat.
Abomination! Stranger's death will bring honor.
That didn't do anything, but that's not surprising since, you know, it's the very first spell we get. Well, massively disappointed by spells so far. That sounds extremely non-sustainable. The amount of mana that each of those costs basically makes it so that these are only worthwhile like once, like a once per encounter, to use a D&D term, or once per 2 minute, to use like a World of Warcraft term. Not impressed. Yes, I did. It was the first one I tried, Dakota. It's this one right here. So yeah, I'm not impressed with that. Now, they're still useful, but given how relatively lack of use they are, I'm not really feeling bad about not speccing into that. Now, Dakota insists this is an AoE, so let's go ahead and try it. We did barely have a AoE 20 hazardous with the chain lightning, except not really. Lightning killed one and damaged the other, is what it looked like. Come on down. There are others. Hey, dude. There you go. Let's see if we can AoE this. Okay. That.
Get stranger.
Right. Oh, cast him before. Well, hang on.
Crush humans this time.
I didn't actually see what happened there.
No, let stranger escape. Attack.
Interesting. Looks like it only lasts for like 3 uses.
Get stranger, not get stranger. Our tongue will be pleased.
So, not impressed. What I am impressed by is nothing. Let's see. So we got melee combat, archery, strength, critical hit, and adrenaline. So we can just increase this. We can do a sprint power strike. We can shield block, projectiles, and then we can try not to sneeze. We can do a jumping power attack. And rotating it. That's the Super Doom one you were talking about. So then we can get strength, which just straight up does more damage, more damage, more damage. Let's give us more points. Then we can get adrenaline, which starts 2 fatalities in a row. Woo. And crit only affects power strikes. That's interesting. So let's equip, I don't know, this cleaver. Which is the best weapon we've seen so far, I believe. Oh, god dang it.
Pay close attention. Hopefully you'll learn something.
Alright, who donated? Because I literally can't check without closing the game. The name should have popped up here. And I was like, it's this person. Okay, apparently it's from Vigilant. Well, let me just say right now, thank you, Vigilant, really. I'll check at some point, I swear. Probably as soon as I finish the game. Or if we crash, I'll check then. But thank you very much, Vigilant. Let's see what this thing does.
Go no.
Yeah, that is massively stronger than what we've been doing. Holy God. That's kind of crazy.
Stranger.
Yeah, that's
Stop or die.
much better in straight combat than magic.
Stranger going to meet his dragon. Horse, crush humans this time.
Yeah, the power attacks just straight one-shot them if they connect. But even if you're noticing, even when I wasn't doing power attacks, that was just wrecking them. Yikes. So melee is much better than magic. I mean that sincerely. Melee feels a lot better than magic, even with just a few quick tests there. If nothing else, because melee allows us to increase what we equip. As opposed to... you know, just giving us a slightly better spell. You'll notice none of the perks that increase our mana or mana regen are in the magic tree, which feels like a mistake. Hang on, let's do this. So let's do bows. So that increases, that gives us a zoom, increases accuracy, gives us faster reload. We'll go ahead and grab that and that and that. There. So where's our bow? I know we've been saving it there. There it is. So bow. So let's see how this works out. So where's our zoom? How do we zoom?
What the stranger? Don't. Something may
That would be a one-shot if you missed that. It's a two-shot.
Abomination! Stranger's dead!
Well, it's not right-click, which is my first thought, so I don't know what else it could be. Control? Nope, that's just crouch. Yeah, Laura's trying out builds. Seed is this. Oh god, that looks... Anyways. I'm basically changing my build to put it into such terms, Alex. So I'm trying melee. I'm trying melee, magic, and archery focus, none of which we've been doing so far. All of the points I've been putting into my skills have all been into the passive stuff, and I've been relying on kicks to actually kill. And yeah, I think we do still have some decent daggers on us. Yep, we do. We need stealth for those, so let's go ahead and reload. I almost wish that the demon in my head was like, what the hell is he doing? Like she was aware of this somehow. So, skills. Let's do stealth is over here, I believe. Yep. Yeah, this alertness leads to magic affinity. That increases our magic to 100 at full, and that leads to mana regen. Actually, I'm kind of curious what the full mana regen is. So there's max mana regen. That is still really slow. So that probably pushes it up to, say, two casts per encounter rather than one. Although, obviously, with the higher mana tank, it'd be closer to probably 5 casts per encounter. There's the thing that lets us pickpock. Anyway, so here's stealth. So stealth gives us decreases sound, allows you to use daggers for backstab, and allows you to hide in shadows. You can also pickpocket. Okay, sure. So, daggers. Pull the daggers out. These are, once again, these aren't actually nearly as good of weapons as the other weapons we've been using, but with those extra perks and the stealth thing, we'll see how this works out. Because every time we've tried sneaking, and I mean 100% of the time, they've noticed me within seconds.
Human!
Now, that's not good. Did you catch that? Here, we're gonna really try to make sure we're sure about this. But yeah, give me a second. Oh, jeez, Burmius. Don't worry, I won't be adding to the list. So hang on, do this. Over here. Okay, re-equip these. I'm gonna try some here. Because that might be at least part of an aggregate negative. Okay, so let's see how we manage. And if you're wondering what the might be part of aggregate is, it'd be the Spider-Man thing all over again. Oh, you came out of combat, therefore everyone instantly knows where you are perfectly. But it looks like if we do the power attack, it keeps us in stealth. So we have to do a power attack to stay in stealth, which feels very strange. Whoop, hello.
Stranger! Stranger going!
And you see, the moment I am revealed, everyone knows where I am perfectly, which is not great. But at least we have the option to stay in stealth. And daggers are much worse than the other two options, obviously. Since they're designed for stealth play, that doesn't surprise me. bleh. I don't think that's negative worthy, but that's still crap compared to the other two. So probably on the lines of magic-ish. Probably good to have as an option. In fact, it would be really nice. This is probably one of the few times I'll say this. It'd be nice if we could just do everything. Sneak up, one shot with the dagger, right? And then get like a spell going, maybe freeze one guy, and then beat the others with an archer or a a bow or a sword. Instead, we're not doing any of that because I don't have the points for it. Let's see how fast our health regen is while I'm here, because that's something I've been working for a while. God, that is really slow. Does it increase if we have the ring on? Or is it static? That's what I thought. It's static. Wait, no. It's... okay. Let's try this. Yep, no, it is still static. I mean, I guess Takoida, but at that point... I guess I can see that. It becomes a modifier to the kick spell. Still not something I'm really going to spend the points on, but, you know, something worth a damn, at least. Well, regardless, let's do this. Which eats back off. And then let's rewind back to Reality Land. What that tells me, though, is that I'm never going to spec into spells. Not at this point. I'm too far into the wrong chain to really make those worthwhile. And given that, so the interesting thing, there's no levels in the game. You get points based on activities and actions, which means not only is there a finite amount of abilities in the game, but it also means there is a known quantity of abilities in the game. I don't know what that number is, but it'd be interesting to think about it and figure out exactly how much you can do in this game. Debate. 21. It takes 21 skill points to equip that cleaver I was using earlier. Now, if I'd been doing that this whole time, I'd already be there. So now to do this with our legitimate strategy.
Orcs crush humans this time. They not escape. You will meet his answer. Danger! Go no further!
If the door is blocked, there must be something interesting inside. Let's find another way in.
Just doing stuff, Alex. So, beating optional bosses or just playing the game gets you skill points. That's why I say there's a known and finite quantity of them. Imagine if in Half-Life, to use a direct parallel, every time you completed another chapter, you got a skill point.
Stranger escape. Attack!
As you can see, what we are doing is still a valid strategy. And that's why I gave it a plus, by the way, off camera. Because that is a valid strategy, and that's kind of awesome that that's a valid strategy. One of the biggest problems a huge quantity of games suffer is they'll give you 3, 4, 8, 12 various possibilities of builds, right? Each of those possibilities of builds are not equal. Now, it's almost impossible. God, that texture looks terrible. It's almost impossible for every build to be equal. So that's not really the problem in and of itself. The problem is, if you then remove respec from the equation, it discourages you from experimenting, trying out something that may or may not work, right? Because you can build yourself into a corner, effectively. There we go. So what's that Phoenix ring I just picked up? Here it is. A once-ever life up. That's not terrible. Yeah, we are as effectively the Sparta build, yes. We are the live, like we've got increased stamina, increased health, and we're going to... I'm actually not sure what I'm going for next, but I'm thinking increased mana or health regen, one of the two. It feels like there's enough downtime in between fights that the health regen might be worth it. I suppose I could test that. I already did that. I could just put on this ring instead of that, and then go for mana. Because the increase, let's see, that would be another 80 mana to play with, which would be a lot more helpful. Although that's going to take a lot of points, obviously. And at some point we will need combat spells, and as I mentioned, that would take 21 skill points to get to the point where we could equip actually decent skills, or ability. Equipment! Equip decent equipment. And it might...
It smells like rotting meat in here.
And it might be worth going down that tree. Because, like, those spiders... Yeah, no, we basically can't do anything against those right now. I mean, obviously, they're... Okay, what is with this lighting effect? Holy crap. Obviously, it is... I don't mean, like, the player can't do anything against spiders. I mean, with our current setup, we can't really do anything against the spiders. And I imagine there will be actual bosses later that we can't kill with environmental damage. So... Color me impressed. Color me impressed with the Cyclops fight. No! My loot. Let's actually just get a save in here. Yeah, but what if we didn't have telekinesis? So, here's my first thought. See if we can lighten our footsteps by doing that. Looks like we can. Oh, no, nope, nope, nope. So it's going forward that causes it, not falling in. Okay. That's interesting. Can we lighten that? I'm guessing no. Yeah, no. That's okay. So yeah, my second thought was going to be the rope bow. It's actually this button. So we can fall in at whatever point. That didn't affect anything. This should not work this way. We can swing a little bit. Very small amount. This makes no sense. But hey. So, armor. Which, okay, that's the wrong armor. There's the armor. We can actually equip it. Oh my god. We can actually equip armor. I'm in shock. I legitimately was expecting not to be able to equip that. Aw. I'm guessing I've already broken it too far to do the outside method. Hang on. Let's try it like this. Nope. How are you, like, supposed to do this without, you know, exploiting? There we go. Oh, telekinesis. Yeah, that makes sense. What? Let's get back in here. Alright, so anyways, now that we've done that, how was I doing? I guess I go back to the spider caves? Tell me there's another place I can go other than the spider caves. I don't want to go into the spider caves. I really don't want to go back in the spider caves.
There's been fighting here. But who? Why?
Arachnophilic Temple Cliff Site. Wow, that's a horrible way to go.
So, this is where Menelag's expedition made its last stand. I'll bet they're the ones who blocked the elevators to keep the orcs out.
Hey, a new sword. That is not bad, but I can't equip it. Oh, by the way, since I didn't read out loud, the way they killed people was they lit a fire under them and then threw a bunch of noxious herbs onto the fire so that the smoke and the poison from it would kill them as it, you know, as they inhaled it.
It's still in one piece. Do you think the orcs have been keeping it up?
Orcs aren't stupid. Give it a try.
Also, I don't think that would be worth it, Cashel. See? Skill points. Okay, nobody tell me how to do this. I want to see if I can figure it out with what the game has offered me. The blade is not ready to be finished. Okay. Not hot enough to be hammered. Okay. Ah, there we go. Let's pick up this burning hot blade here. I think we did it, actually. Maybe? No, maybe not. Yeah, the sword seems to have vanished. Unless it's that? I saw longsword for a second, but I thought we already had a longsword. No, it's not the short sword. That's what we've been using this whole time. Of course, we can't equip a longsword. What, this? That's the cleaver. That's the longsword. It's a longsword. Did it just give us another longsword? If that's the case, why do I only see the one, though? Alright, now I'll take advice or whatever, because obviously I missed something somewhere in that. Which is a shame, because that was actually kind of neat, and, you know, I was able to figure out most of it, right up until I got over here and the sword vanished! Into thin air! You know what, hang on. Yeah, see, so this is before that, and we clearly already have a longsword right there. So what the hey? So we melt the iron. There we go. We'll move it back. Like that. Then we cool it, giving us blade. Then we take blade here. And we heat it. Twice. Get it super hot. We play out Return of the King. Where's the hammer? Where's the hammer? Oh, it's right next to it. God, I can't see anything in this game. Okay, so Return of the King. Okay, blade is hammered into shape. Let me take it over here. And then... now what? See, it says longsword, just longsword. Which, again, we have a longsword right there. So if we take it, it's gone. Okay, the hammer's gone. I put the hammer down. Is there like another step? Is there anything else I can interact with here? No. Oh god, you can't have duplicate items? Really? I guess that makes sense. It's not like you can get 2 shotguns in Half-Life. So, that was neat, if confusing. Whatever. Moving on, I guess. We're the best backs there. We literally just... Hang on, wrong hand. We literally just a sword out of existence there. Sheesh. Hey, Snordutton. Yeah, I'm sure that if I explored better, I would have gotten better. Like you do. It's the wizard rope from earlier. Is there a flame gold bar here? And please don't tell me it's in the spider caves. Because that's the only place I haven't really explored here. Hell, I even got the armor. See? Armor. And the ship. God, the ship is just so far back at this point. I don't think that's happening. So, I'm not gonna try, I don't think. I've noticed that, Vandalia. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh. Since you keep tossing comments, including the moment you joined the Lore Walkers. I saw that one too. Thank you very much, Vandalia. As always, much appreciate your support. Thank you. If you give me a moment, I will jot that down. 1998 to crash. Okay. Let's get a save in. What the hell is Soul Drinker? Requires Strength 3. Adds 30% of damage to healer's health, or wielder's health. Now, it's funny, because that damage is actually much worse than the other 2 options I've got. But, that's a life drain blade. So there's our vampire meme for the day. What's funny is apparently, I don't even remember when I got the iron bar, because it was forever ago, and I just saw something, and I was like, oh, I'll pick that up. You never know, was literally my thinking at the time.
You human!
What's up?
Human! You think I'll get you?
I wish they decorated something other than spiders.
Why a spider anyway?
It's another aspect of Asha, the Dragon of Order. A very literal interpretation. I wish they decorated something other than spiders.
Why a spider anyway?
It's another aspect of Asha, the Dragon of Order. A very literal interpretation, honestly.
Nice. Requires archery, of course, but nice. Get all this red. Look at all that red gear. Oh my gosh. Phew. Take two. That's a good question, Colgrim. What indicates what chapter I'm on? Hang on. I'm really curious if this will kill me. By the way, hi, Disco. Might save a little bit closer to when it comes down here. Look, I wanted the bow, okay? I regret nothing! Of course it killed me. As it should. Physics. Physics. So we're apparently in the Temple of the Spider, is what the save says.
This takes us to the Crystal Chamber. Once you restore the Shantiri crystal to its place, the skull will be ours, and all of Ashan with it. Fenrig would be so impressed with what you've done.
Who built this place?
Servants of the Seventh Dragon. They were clever with their hands and had 1,000 years to do it.
So why are orcs guarding it?
I guess that they took it over. They came to the islands after the Wars of Blood, and their shaman probably sensed the power of the temple.
Okay, now say shaman again, or shaman. As if you've ever heard the word said before in your life. Oh god! Yeah, that really doesn't work. Alright, I was just curious. I prefer shaman myself, but shaman is apparently a correct vernacular. Vernacular is the wrong word. A correct pronunciation. Just keep running, just
More
keep running.
spiders. Ugh, disgusting things. No wonder the necromancers like them.
Hey!
Except that it's dead. Bring it back to life and we can be on our way. Let's keep our eyes open. Hmm?
Hi, Jujus. So let me ask you guys a weird question. And this especially goes to any of you who've played this game. Like you, Vigilant. I'm looking at you. What do you like so much about this game? Like, if I had to ask you, you know, summarize your favorite parts about it, what would you go for? The combat.
It's working. I can feel the power.
I will give this game this. I've only actually gotten frustrated with it a couple of times. Despite dying a lot.
I can feel the power. Now let's not keep that child waiting. The sooner she gets us to the skull, the better.
Oh no. This feels like a boss fight.
Demon spawn, listen. I am Eratron,
Chief and Shaman of the Red Skull Clan.
See, Shaman.
We are sworn to protect this place, and your demon taint stains it. You go no further, unless your sword arm is greater than mine. No wizard tricks or demon corruption. I will test you in battle, blade to blade. Whose strength is greater? Whose spirit is purer? If you defeat me, on my honor, you may walk free.
For the love of Urgash, Sareth, don't worry about the...
So yeah, he's gonna win because he's stronger than me in every way. So, let's try this.
Stranger's death will bring honor to family. Stranger!
I actually have the lightning daggers. I just can't equip them. I mean, like, if this is a straight stat battle, if no skill was involved, he would win. He has better stats than me, period. The good news is it looks like I can outmaneuver him a little bit. I've only actually lost 4 health this whole fight. That being said, I have no idea how much health he has. Yeah, if this is pen and paper, this would be over, like you say. Now, what I do like, I don't know if it's really obvious, but I can actually interrupt my own attacks with a block. Basically, there's no delay to going into a block status. And I like that. In any game, really.
Death will bring honor to family.
I'll admit I'm getting a little impatient, because it's taking a while. What about potions? Do potions count as using magic? Because I'm getting a little low here.
Stranger going to meet his dragon.
Oh, thank goodness. Blade to blade, except I have a bunch of potions. Yeah, I didn't try to heal, because, you know, spells, like he said.
Stranger will die. Stranger going to meet his dragon.
A little bit. I can control where my power attacks go, although I'm not actually sure if that's true or not. I feel like it is, because it literally changes the direction I go in. There we go.
That spider artifact looks like a key. Let's see where we can use it. Wonderful. Now, let's do what we came here to do.
Just gonna do this really quick. There we go. Okay. I know, I didn't really earn that. Shut up, give me something. Hi, guys.
Aratok say fair fight. Hate stranger. Better not see stranger again. Aratok dead. Bad for tribe. Stranger better run. Go, human. Orcs fight you again. Orcs kill you.
Okay, thanks, bye. Yeah, no, the Orc Sword is great. I used it earlier when I was doing my cheat testing. But as I have already stated, it will take 21 skill points to unlock that sword. I'm actually getting really tempted to go ahead and save up for that. We're up to 14 now. Nothing, Disco. Nothing in my house is broken or half broken.
You know, Sareth, if everything else goes well, you'll be seeing your father soon.
Here? What do you mean?
It's hard to explain, but I'm sure he'll be here to see his fine young son claim the Skull of Shadows.
That sounds weird. Is he some sort of wizard?
I suppose you could say that, though I'm not sure he'd like to be spoken of that way.
My father, I've never met him. Why is he so important?
He's a very powerful, very potent person. Like any powerful person, he has powerful enemies.
Meaning what? Who?
Well, the seventh dragon, for one.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure he's not a demon lord. We're cool, guys. We are not ball spawn. I knew it. We're Sandrel's son. I knew it. So that's why we walk around going, enchantment? I don't know who Sandro is. I'm sure it's nothing important, guys, honestly. Does it really matter who our dad is? We're our own person. We make our own rules. I know, I was making a Dragon Age joke. I'm sorry. Hey, look, the Cyclops that I killed. The seventh dragon? I don't know who the first 6 are. Why are there only 7 dragons? Let's see. No, that wasn't it. What, Hazardous? I've never looked into the HOMM series. Either of them. I found out today that there's 2 continuities. That's pretty new to me. That's it. That's it. Well, they've mentioned several dragons, but not really a lot of context about them. Yeah, she mentioned something about the spider being a literal interpretation of a manifestation of Asha. What the hell that means. Like, I'm trying to pay attention, but so far all I've been hearing... It feels like I'm playing FF13 all over again, you know? It's not an insult. I know, Vigil. I'm trying to remember the route back at this point. It's been a while since I came through here the first time. And so I came... But yeah, I figured we're trying to go back to Liana right now. And then Liana will die! Seriously, she's got death flags all over her face. So that's the upper, so that's not where I want to go. That's the exact opposite of where I want to go. Well, I feel like I already went up here. Yeah, this didn't work out well, because there's some light wood in my way. Gotcha, Disco. Basically something that you have a band-aid fix for, but not a real fix for. I've had things like that, but I don't at the moment. You know what? That's not true. I do have one thing that's not working right now. I just realized that. So, I had to do some rejigginating in order to get the capture card working better for the games we've been playing recently. Well... maybe it was back this way. Anyways, as a consequence, my PS3 controller is no longer working. So... I'm just gonna peer under reality there, just for a second. I feel like I just looped. I did just loop. Alright, let's start left walling. What was I going to say? So the reason I paralleled it to FF13, one of FF13's biggest flaws is it drops you right in the middle and made the critical mistake of making most of its plot-relevant things not only sound similar to each other, but, what? Not only sound similar to each other, but also make them, just rapid-fire them at you, without really bothering to explain context or meaning, right? Now, there are ways to make that work, and the problem wasn't just the fact that FF13 did end medias res, which Final Fantasy is actually usually pretty good at. It was the specific implementation of how they did that. That was the problem. The thing is, FF13 was effectively an independent game, and thus, you know, would deserve a negative, for example, for just dropping you in the middle with no idea what the hell's going on. This game is a clear sequel to a long-standing franchise of games. So, to use a parallel, imagine if at the very beginning of God of War 3, they were like, this, that, and that, and this, and that. You know, referencing all these things that had been referenced in the previous games. Someone who's playing God of War 3 for the first time would be a little lost, obviously. But it's not actually bad writing or bad design, because it's just referencing the stuff that's already happened. By contrast, FF13 is bad design, because there's nothing to be referenced. Of course, FF13 had a really bad exposition problem in general. Did I just get another pair of lightning daggers? There's another robe I can't equip. Yeah, I got another pair of lightning daggers. Good God. I don't mind there being duplicate loot. It gives you multiple chances to get stuff. No, it's okay, Hazardous. I've more or less been deliberately trying not to read up on stuff for this. Oh, hey, speaking of which. Because I'm curious how well of a job it does of introducing someone to the franchise. I'm not going to hold that against it. If it doesn't do a, you know, a phenomenal job or whatever. But I am curious. Oh, hang on. We all got to go stab Juju. Stab. Sorry. Rejiggering. Don't mind me. I think we'll do with that right now. Ah, shoot. I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh, whatever. Now that unlocks the longsword. So at least we're going to do a little bit better damage. Okay, so left wall, following left wall. So there's nothing over there, there's nothing over here. Yeah, exactly, blow off. That is pretty much exactly my point, yeah. That's why I had to clarify that I didn't mean it as an insult. Also, Tom Bombadil could go to hell. No, I haven't, Hazardous. What's the loadout? What's the lineup? Yeah, but one of those doors I'd already been into. Here, I'll show you. So if you remember, the last time we were up here, we went in one of these rooms. I think it was this one. And then we went through a back door into here. And got this chest. See? Nothing in there. Because we went in this way. So. On the other side. Hang on. So there was this door that had something in it. And this door, which obviously I got whatever was in here, because, yeah. Because I've already dumped inventory in there. Okay, back to following left wall. Left wall, left wall. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, speaking of which, I should... Let's do... this one. I know it's kind of hard to see. Speaking of which, see if I can do this without breaking the game. No, I can't, because I have to go into advanced, which I know from experience breaks the game. So, all right, nothing on the top level. Not that I figured there was. No, I can't, Hazardous. Because you can't be referring to Tom Bombadil. Tolkien himself went out of his way to explain why Bombadil could never carry the ring. Because he doesn't give a damn. And would therefore completely forget that it was there, and just accidentally drop it somewhere because he doesn't care about it. Like, that's a built-in explanation. Where am I supposed to go? I mean, I know you all like to make fun of me for getting lost, but this is ridiculous. I'm still following left wall. Apparently I had to go another 10 feet, that's a slight exaggeration, of continuing to follow the left wall.
Zareth, you did it! The temple is overflowing with energy! I feel like I can lift a mountain!
Try lifting a door instead.
Let's get the skull and be far away from here before Arentyr...
Before Arentyr sticks what's left of his nose in it.
You go first. Make sure that it's safe.
What? What? I'm not actually 100% sure what happened there.
Zareth, you did it! The temple is overflowing with energy! I feel like I can lift a mountain!
Try lifting a door.
Apparently there's a lot of energy down there, which I didn't see.
Before Arentyr sticks what's left of his nose in it.
You go first. Make sure that it's safe.
Okay, that's, into the hole, apparently. That's probably not gonna work. Alright, fine. Die the old-fashioned way. No, these are ghouls, I think. You done yet?
Jammed! I'll need to add more energy to open it. Jump through when it's wide enough. I'll be right behind you. Ah! Run, Zareth! Find the...
Leanna!
It's a pity you got in the way. You have protection.
Oh!
Alas that you chose the wrong side.
Lore shock.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you, my dear. But there's nothing you could have done to save her. Besides, just between us, she wasn't your type. Forget her. Run!
Yes, run, you abomination. I will find you.
Well, she's dead. So that's the first guy who's shown any inclination to hearing Zana in our head. Which is interesting. Chapter 6. There you go. That's where we are.
The spider statue. We must get closer. There's sure to be an inscription. Something.
Listen, we really worked hard on this spider motif, okay? So you better appreciate it. Ooh, those guys hurt. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? It just clicked with me. No wonder this game is called Dark Messiah. Let's go with mucking for now. I've literally praised the level design of this game twice. If this level is... well, I'd like to know for myself, you know what I mean? Okay.
It's here, beyond that door. Ah, can you sense it?
Okay. So I gotta get 3 gems from somewhere in this place. Well, let's put in gem number 1. Probably... yep. Please don't eat me, spider statue. Oh, it's totally a statue. It won't come alive and attack me later. What are you talking about? Okay. The ancients were clearly a very patient people. That didn't even use my adrenaline. That's the whole reason I did that. I built up my adrenaline just so I could kill that thing. Whatever. There we go. Another Superior Naga Silk Sword. Way too many undead. Nope, I've decided to peace out. I'm done with this adventure. I'm gonna go become a farmer, like my dad really wanted instead. Is that cool with everyone? Yeah, I was just thinking, you ever wonder what would go through an adventurer's mind if they really do decide to peace out and they kind of can't? Because, you know, they're here in this hell. Yeah, I don't think I can interact with that. It's just a light. Alright, time to go through the hell room. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Mushrooms. Restores health and magic, among other things. Makes you fly with pretty princess ponies. Ah! Okay.
Ghouls? Those are Arentir's dogs. They must have found a way in.
Because only one necromancer exists in the world. Hi, Goldflavius. Wait a minute. Are you the necromancer, Gold Flavius? Answer me! Okay, I want to call Bull. In fact, what happened to the thing I just threw? Did it just vanish into thin air? Oh, whatever. Yes, your machinations lay undetected for years, Bill Flavius. God dang it. Really? Game? Really? Really? I was like, I'll just hide here for a second. No, I think I'm playing Hitman after this. You're not gonna kill me! Sorry. Damn it. I was trying to avoid that, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, my biggest worry about Tales of Vesperia is how long it is. Since most Tales of games are pretty long. It's one of the reasons why I pushed it to the end. Especially since I'm not going to be streaming for most of the E3 stuff. Other than the E3 stuff. No, I have not, Alex. I have played Tales of the Abyss. I have played Tales of Symphonia. And that's it. Wait, no, there's another one. What was the other one I played? It's on the website. There's another one I've played. It's on the website. Ow. Whichever one that is, I've already played that. And, you know, done the video on it. Yeah, I don't see anything to go to. So... crap, ghouls. Okay. Bones, bones, bones. Alright, what's in this ancient sarcophagus? A poison knife. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm tired of this song. Sure. I can stab through solid concrete. Can't you guys? We done here? Nope. Song's still playing, and that's why. Because there's 3 more guys. Oh my god. Well, back to the problem at hand. How do I get up? So far, I have no ideas. Like, I've had a few ideas, but none of them have actually followed through at all, so I don't know how to get up. I'm also presuming I need to get up, since I don't see anything else of really worth in here. Yeah, I thought about shooting a rope, but to what? I mean, I could get up to there, but that's not going to help me. See you around, Alex. Okay, now, I didn't see that. the mushroom. Very important. This is where it came in.
The Maiden's Eye, an artifact of fate and doom. It's nearby, somewhere above us.
Or not? Okay. Oh, whatever. I don't care that much. Why didn't that work? Why isn't that working? It's not rusty, it's just bloody, Gold Flavius. There are too many undead here. Blood doesn't cause rust. Blood is how you temper a sword. Everyone knows that. Really? There we go. I was curious if it would actually kill me or not. No, I have telekinesis on my bar, although I've never really used it. I'll use it right now, just for you. Okay, that's totally not doing anything. No. Bad.
No, we're moving away from the gem. Go back.
we now? What?
Oh, we're moving away from the gem. Go back.
He does not want to grab that ledge, does he? He just really doesn't want to grab that ledge.
Oh, we're moving away from the gem. Go back.
As I say, come on, quest complete. I got the friggin' thing. Stupid friggin' thing. Well, I could have, Disco. But it's within the realm of feasibility that I don't have telekinesis or the points to get it at this point in time. Ergo, I need to make sure there's a way to procure it that does not involve using telekinesis. Sense make? Okay. Like this ghoul. I need a way to kill this ghoul that does not involve telekinesis. Very important. Alright, you know what? Fine. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die.
Strange. It makes me feel uneasy. It's unpleasant to lift it.
Those are evil, dangerous weapons, Sareth. Weapons of the Dragon Knights. They were holy fanatics, in league with the Seventh Dragon when he tried to murder your father.
Plus 18 against undead creatures. Not that we can use it anyways. Nah, my dad was just a simple guy. A farmer, actually. He decided one day he was tired of reality. So he gave birth to me. The Death of Reality Guy. That's my actual name. I've been meaning to tell you that. How do I get out of here? Because it feels like I can't backtrack, and I don't feel like I can go up either. Go to what? You guys want to hear something mildly amusing? During high school, I actually looked into several career paths, trying to figure out where I wanted to go long term, especially since, I was getting into college. One of the career paths I was looking into was subsistence farmer. And by looking into, I mean, it was actually my most likely path I wanted to go into. The only reason I stopped was because it was deemed financially unfeasible. In studying for that... Yeah, it is Gold Plavius. Left. Aha. God damn, I did not see that at all. Really did not see that. Thank you, Vigilant. Oh no, I'm completely lost in life, Baron. There is no hope. No future. When I die, I bet people won't even notice. What in the world? Okay, so I can see what it's doing there to that thing, but I don't see what it's doing to anything else. So I'm left with kind of a now what? Unless this is a race, in which case let's get a save in. Excuse me, various undeads who are not following Oak commands. There's nothing I dislike more. That's not true. There are a few things I dislike more than disobedient undead. We can equip the lightning daggers now. And the shield.
It burns.
It's accursed, I tell you. It's woven with spells for the death of our kind.
Yeah, don't voice act like that, Platty. That's a good example of what not to do. Yeah, we're dead. Where am I at? Is this... Seriously, I'm actually turned around. What just happened? Okay, this is where I just came out. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm guessing these aren't weak to fire. That sucks. Well, let's go with this then instead. Lighting would definitely be something that would probably be under gameplay and might be under story, depending on how it's applied. Yeah, you're probably right, Dakota. Alright, whatever. Let's figure out what we need to do in here. Yeah, brightness settings. Next time I restart the game or it crashes, I might try to fiddle with the brightness settings, because I cannot see anything. Hey, Volunteer. What's up? Welcome to Hell. I'll be your host, Hellrunner. Or if you prefer a more PG approach to it, I will be Heckrunner. Oh my god. Okay. King Dude Face. Give me your stuff. Hey! No fair poisoning it. That's just dirty pool right there. But, okay. Okay, I shouldn't find that as funny as I should, but think about it. Oh no, I'm falling! Yeah! He's trying to pretend to be Batman. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm not flustered. You were scared.
We're near the Jewel of Death, called the Soul of the Crone. That's what that vile cold is.
Delicious cold. Yeah, I could totally see Jackie Chan doing that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm sure it's fine. What the... Is this supposed to be happening?
I sense a defiler, a living worm that come to spread its filth and warmth.
Great. Okay, Lich is dead. Too long to charge a staff.
Clearer. We're leaving the jewel behind.
Way too long to do a charged attack with this stupid staff. No, I cannot, Loner. Look, it's not my fault that I find all the bugs.
About this.
Alright, fine, whatever. Yeah, I got it.
I sense a defiler, a living worm that
How do I get out?
and warmth. Grab.
Oh, come on, I got the item. I think you mean that was awesome. In fact, I'm willing to get a save in for that. That's how awesome that was. That's to try to kill this guy.
Together. Bring joy.
So does he have a phylactery? I'm just going to ask. Because that's what I'm assuming is going wrong here. Because I've actually done a coup de grace attack twice on this guy, to no effect.
I shall be awaiting you. Take this sacrifice, O Asha, from your faithful. Let him see the error.
Poison is the worst. It really is.
The glory of group prayer is deeply touching.
You're not the predator. God damn it.
Prepare yourself for ultimate absolution.
I'm debating my options while I die here.
Asha, you have hardly given me a challenge.
I suppose I should ask, is he weak to fire? Because I have no way of knowing that. Are you weak to fire? What? Huh? Hey, look, the staff I'm wielding. Okay, seriously, huh? I actually don't know what happened there. I was like, alright, maybe he's weak to fire. Whap, 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 whap. And then I won. Hang on, I've been told there's a chest. My magic eyes in the sky tell me there's a chest somewhere that I missed. Oh, there it is. Nothing really useful, but whatever. It was a good refill. I just hit him, Loner. I didn't do anything different at all. In fact, I didn't use power attacks. That's the only thing I did different. Was I did regular attacks, and he died. Okay, no, I refuse to accept that. Codex, you're my anti-antidote. Go, no poison. There, see? No poison.
I can sense another gem. The matron's heart. Quickly. It represents life and birth.
And also her hidden love of stamp collecting. I mean, I didn't even need to kill him, I don't think. I just, you know, wanted the bonus points for doing so. Damn it, Valenthir. Why didn't you tell me? I trusted you, Valenthir.
The other way. Go back.
These are apparently not weak to fire. The plot of this game? I'm not sure. See, I could tell you some of what we're specifically doing, but what I could not tell you is why. We're trying to find a skull that our master... So we're the apprentice of some master guy who's probably evil, who, near as I can tell, serves the evil lord. He sent us off with another master who apparently is also evil, since they both share similar interests, something like that. Either way, the second evil master died and introduced us to his niece, which is the woman, the other love interest, the one that's not in our head. The one in our head is a demon, hence the evil lord. So we're getting this skull in order to do something with the evil lord. Now, I have a weird feeling we're going to have a choice on that matter. That's just speculation. I don't actually know if that's true or not. But for the moment, we're basically being tossed from point A to point B, trying to get this skull.
Don't worry, Sareth. You can jump, as long as you hit the water.
She's not a waifu. I hope. Yeah, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it? So at the moment we're getting these 3 pieces, which we just got the 3rd of, actually, in order to power up the spider statue, because spiders are awesome! Honestly, screw this staff. Be gone. I'll hold on to the fire one, because why not, and the daggers, but these staffs can go to hell. Oh no, you're absolutely right, Dakota. Ow! Like, that's a clear, hey, FYI. That's probably her purpose in gameplay terms in general, like why she's here design-wise. You'll notice that she has been tutorializing the entire game. That's an interesting question. So, does the sci-fi stuff exist within the Ubisoft canon? Now I need to figure out how to get out of here. And I feel like I'm going exactly the wrong way. And I am right. This is where I came from. Oh, I know I need to go back to the spider. I have no idea how or why I'm going to do that. Mostly how. I really have no idea how to get through there from here. I'm willing to go ahead and solidify a plus to this game if there's like a back door to go back to the beginning from right here. Like a good Skyrim dungeon would have. And I can't believe I'm saying that phrase, but you know what I mean. Because Skyrim does that. There's no spiders here to follow. What are you talking about? You don't have to log into Uplay. Ugh. Okay, so this is where we were. This is where we got the thing. So let's see if there's a way out of here. That's like a shortcut back, other than where I just went, which obviously was not. I can never remember which way a spiraling staircase is supposed to spiral. I know it's a thing, I never remember. It's funny you say that, Loner. It's actually one of the few things I praise about Skyrim, is the dungeon design. It's certainly better dungeon design than Oblivion and Morrowind, although that's admittedly not saying much. So that just leaves us back here. Like, now what? I guess we could just straight backtrack. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just straight backtrack. Let's get a hard save in. And see if we can figure out where we're going. So, down. Hello, Kregarg. I'm not going to try the rest of that pronunciation. I'm terrible at pronunciations as is. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I can't... You're right. I can't backtrack because I fell in here. Okay. Well, let's go back up then. Where's this at? Do I have the item? Yep, I have the Matron's Art. Okay. Okay. Hang on, Disco. I'll give it one more shot, and then I'll go ahead and accept an answer, because... Yeah. It's not that way. Go away. Go away. I can get up easily enough. I was already up. Try the bridge, sure. I was trying to go for in the first place anyways. Is that? You know what? I don't want to know. Change my mind. I'm not that curious. Really not that curious now. I'd like to leave now. Please. Please. Oh, I know where this is. So I need to go this way. Hey, it's still there. Or not. Okay. Now to definitely not have anything bad happen.
Sareth? I can see you. Oh, what's happening?
So apparently there's two kinds of endings, according to Kregarg. I'm gonna probably try for the good ending. We'll see what happens, because I have no idea.
It must be the gems. They're doing this. The skull is close now. Can't you feel it calling to you?
Apparently there's 4 endings. Jesus.
The final gem, Sareth. It draws us together. Can you feel me in your blood like fire? Oh yes, my prince. We will be together. Forever.
That doesn't sound like a good thing. Well, that is the usual Lord Atlantean. Do I like Sana? I mean, no. I mean, she's not a bad character, but I don't care for her. Probably gonna kill her. Whenever I get the opportunity to. Assuming I do, I might not. This might be a Darksiders 1 scenario.
Whoever you are, know that you tread ground sacred to the seventh dragon, to Asha, to the world of the living.
You're missing an arm, just so you know. Defeat the spiders. You gotta be kidding me! That's actually the objective? Negative 15 points to gameplay. Are spiders weak to fire? Real question. Hate stabs. Gotta be all fancy with it. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's not a concert, Sareth. I'd like this a lot more if it could kill spiders more. Which is funny, considering how critical these apparently are to the lore, but whatever. I'm cool with breaking lore if it gets rid of spiders. At some point, these will probably die just from HP damage. Oh, I think I killed one. It's kind of hard to tell right now. I'm so poisoned! Dang it. There's still multiple left. There's like a bunch left. What the hell, game? It was like, you know what? I hate you. The game just walked up to my door and said, it just spit in my face, apparently. Like, you know what? Puh. Why? Because I hate you. Oh, don't even, Disco. I reserve the right to cheat on a second playthrough if I end up getting a bug like that. That's what consoles are there for. They're there to get rid of bugs. You know what I mean. At least this isn't Inquisition, or 2, or 1. For the Dragon Age thing, because that would be too much for me. Or Skyrim, for that matter. Do you mind? Frustrating. frustration. Yeah, this... Ugh. Oh, they're not annoying, Colgrim, but I can't deal with them.
You have won the Skull of Shadows as was prophesied. Should you prove unworthy, know that it will consume you. An event I will certainly savor.
Okay, personal space.
1,000 years, Zareth, since the seventh dragon banished our kind from the face of Ashtar. For 10 centuries, we have waited for our vengeance. We have waited for you. You are the one foretold by the wizard Sarshazar, the dark messiah of ancient prophecy. You are my son and my heir, the herald of fire and of blood.
Lorshock.
The creature that accompanies you is yours. Use her as you see fit. Now, take up the skull of my ancient enemy and shatter the prison that holds me. This, my son, I command you. And once I am free, this world and every soul in it will be ours.
The Skull of Shadows is not for the likes of you, Demon Spawn. The seventh dragon did not sacrifice himself so that some demon's bastard could undo all his labors. I do this for the sake of all Ashan.
I was wondering why those spikes were there.
The prophecy of the Dark Messiah ends here.
Well, the end, I guess. It was a good game, I guess, you know. What are we at, like +3, +2, something like that?
My prince, my messiah, and arise.
Stop calling me your love.
Aerith, my love, can you hear me?
You weren't listening to me.
What happened?
Arantir killed you. I used the energy of the skull to revive you.
I feel different.
Not surprising. We're joined even more closely, and some of my powers are yours to command.
Where's Arantir?
Gone with the skull. We'll have to hurry to stop him.
Stop him? I'm going to kill him.
In the face.
The orcs took all your equipment. They thought you were dead.
Let's show them that they've made a little mistake.
Don't worry about the tail. You'll get used to it quickly, I promise.
Feel so weak.
Yes, my powers are yours, but for a price. You must be careful how you use them, my prince. Others will mistrust you. They don't understand.
I see that.
Stranger, not get away.
But it felt good, didn't it?
Yes.
So apparently I can turn into a xenomorph. That's, They might think you're the son of the Demon Lord. I don't know why they'd think that. Interesting way to have a super-powered section. Immediately in the wake of being killed. What is this, God of War 1? God, it's been so long since I played that game. No, Colgrim. Someone go kill Colgrim for me. No, I'm cool with not really connecting with my dad, who's never talked to me before in my entire life until he wanted me to free him from his infernal prison. I'm cool with not really pursuing that familial relationship.
Can't carry that. The orcs took my backpack.
Okay. Listen, if he just called sooner, just written, you know? Once in a blue moon? Come on, Dad. You're not even my real dad. That's why I listen to Nickelback.
I felt naked without this.
Hey, Flame Gold.
Nothing wrong with feeling naked, my dear.
Oh, for God's sakes. Right. You just told me this. Yeah, I gotta be honest, that probably wouldn't have occurred to me. And I'd like to think I've been passably decent with the bow so far.
Temple G5. Orcs beat. Abomination.
Yes and no, Loner. Listen, I just really want you guys to die. So, die.
Stranger's death will bring honor to family.
Although, there's nothing that beats this method of killing someone. Nothing. That is the best way to kill someone, right there.
This is what you get when you tell orcs to guard your shrine. Any aspect of Asha should be smarter than that.
Oh, there's a forge right here. So, let's put this in there. Let's switch this over here. Let's do this. Yeah, whatever games we're playing after this, I'm going to miss that kick right there. That's actually pretty convenient. I was just thinking, there's no way I can get all the way back over there. Like, that's not even possible. Now, the question is, do they give me a hammer? Actually, I think I still have my hammer, so never mind. We're good. Oh, right. I need to put it here first. Right. Forgot a step. Sorry. And over here, the Earthfire Sword. Requires Strength 2, Damage 6, plus 12 against enemies vulnerable to fire. Speaking of which, we can get Strength 1 now. Which doesn't unlock anything at all. In 8 skill points, we can equip that. And a few things, I think. Let's just get rid of these. We're never doing that. We're never doing that. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Be gone, be gone, be gone. Might hold on to those. You never know. The cleaver, which we still can't equip. Although, I think that just blows the cleaver out of the water. We've got the soul drinker, which we also can't equip. Oh, that requires strength 3. Good night, Colgrim. Have a good one. Oh, that's like the holy sword thing. So I have a theory on that one. So we're gonna put that over there and put that over there. Yeah, we'll keep the bows for now. Put these over there. Put that over there with them. Put the lightning daggers over y'all. Okay. Well, we don't need the holy sword vigilant? I don't know. I mean, you never know.
Why none are stay? Cyclops hungry. What the abomination? Stop or die!
We really are a xenomorph.
A Cyclops in captivity. I'm impressed. Probably guarding the exit.
Which is good. I forget which AVP game it was, but one of them you could play as the alien, and it's actually really disorienting, because you can just walk on anything. So everything is treated as a walkable surface, and you move very quickly. If you don't really understand why that's a problem, I don't know how to describe it, but basically it's really nausea-inducing. Like, it's pretty bad. That being said, that is actually one of the better AVP games, in my opinion, so make of that what you will. Hey, big boy. Our things.
Yes, yes! Destroy it!
Listen. I'd be more inclined to go with you if you weren't just sounding... Whoa! Hey, what's up? Listen, could you let me go? Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, what's funny is playing as the Predator actually kind of sucked in that game, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, it wasn't bad. It just was like, I don't know. It felt really weak, which I suppose was kind of the point, but whatever. It? Okay. What are the things to throw at this guy? Yeah, I killed a Cyclops earlier. So I know how to do it. I just need to stun him. Yeah, the Marine was kind of typical, but like worked really well for what it was, at least in my experience. Good night, Myron. Have a good evening. Night, I suppose. I don't see anything else I can hit him with. that, maybe, whatever that is. Yeah, it feels like the Rancor in Return of the Jedi, doesn't it? Which was just a poor, hungry, hurt beast in captivity. Okay. I'm starting to think that Vigilant's lying to me here. Oh, you mean to the right? Pax and I were playing Guild Wars 2. And Pax basically has no sense of west or east, like, at all. And so I'm like, head to the south east. And he's like, no problem. We start heading out. I'm like, where the hell are you? He went southwest. Okay, inlet with a rope to cut when I came in. Oh, you mean like right there? What am I looking at? What's the shredded wheat thing? Oh, never eat shredded wheat. That's funny, since I actually rather like shredded wheat. I don't remember, if I'm being honest, Pyro. That's interesting. Alright. Okay, that should not have worked. In case you missed that, that was basically me bugging out the game by swinging high enough to hit his hurt box, or hitbox, excuse me, while just being under him.
Magnificent. Killing a Cyclops. Such potency.
Shut up. Also, this is the second one I've killed.
You are a worthy heir to your father, and a worthy successor.
It was on the PC, Pyro. I remember that. It wasn't the arcade one, although I used to play the hell out of the arcade one. Oh, no doubt, Takoida. Although she's been succubusing it up this entire time, but... Yeah, it feels like she's officially like,
I've had
listen.
enough of Orcish tunnels, haven't you? Let's go.
In fact, if you're paying attention, she didn't start saying my love until after
I
that.
wonder if we can climb up there somehow.
Aw, that would have been funny. You gain alien powers, then we really are a xenomorph. Yeah, but yes, we are now apparently her wov. That's the one, Pyro. That's exactly what I'm thinking about. That's exactly what I wanted you to do, game. How did you know? True brilliance. Come on. Get. I mean, I think at this point in time we have 3
Haven't you?
games that are just called Aliens vs. Predator with no other affix, suffix whatsoever.
I wonder if we can climb up there somehow.
I mean, any sane person would, to go at it. As I've said before, even someone without actual knowledge of how the xenomorphs work would probably not just stick around if they started doing what xenomorphs do. No, this one. Yeah, dude. I'm kind of stuck. Oh god, I'm actually stuck. Yep, mega stuck. Can't move. Well, that's the end of the game. So it was a nice game while it lasted. We turned into a demon and then we got stuck in a mine shaft forever. Yeah, okay, so... collision. What's the collision sheet? There's got to be a collision sheet, right? Okay, so we're just gonna like inch, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Yeah, well, I know what we'll do. We'll kind of like get here, and then we'll turn it back on. There we go. All right. I mean, I want to do it legit. It's just, you know, the game kind of decided to be a dick. And you know my rule about that.
Finally, we're clear of those orcs.
Good riddance. We'll have to do something about this place once you come into power.
Let's get out of here first.
Of course, my prince.
Please stop sucking up to me. Spiders and ghouls. What is my sword doing? Can you see that? It's like winking in and out of existence. What in the world? I turned the cheats back off, game. God, the whole game is doing it. It's like stutter, 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 stutter. God, can you see that? Ah! Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can kind of fix that. Okay, that's better. God, that was really disorienting. My special vibration powers. No wonder she's so interested in us. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, but that's because you're evil, Disco. Anyways, thank you very, very much, Cora T. As always, much appreciate those subs. Thank you. Now, if there's a future stream you'd like to put that towards for funding, just let me know. If you're interested in everything, you can let me know that too. I don't mind getting a hard save in. Everything Cora T wants. Everything Cora T. I swear I can write. You wouldn't know it. I'm pretty sure my niece has better handwriting than I do. Okay, look. You're not relevant. Good night, Dakota. Thank you for the assist, and I hope to see you tomorrow. As they should be, Halo.
We come this far?
How's it get? Except one of the...
That dying time, human. He gonna get you.
I need to rewatch the speedrun of this game. It was 2 years ago now. So I don't really remember, like, anything about it. Except that it was an amusing run. And I had no idea what was going on. Oh, that looks safe. How?
Human! Open cage!
How? It.
Stupid goblin! You're going to stomp all over goblin pimply faces.
Hey, they don't have pimples. They've been working really hard on their facial care.
He gonna get you.
What did I do? Other than that. Clearly, well, oh, okay, I didn't do that on purpose. I was about to say, clearly the boss threw the key. Well, alright, apparently there's an up here. Not sure how. Is this where I came in? This is totally where I came in. Oh no. Really? Okay. Where do I even start? Shaka, shaka. That was actually kind of funny. Well, I don't see anywhere else to go right now. So let's backtrack. Well, wooden white shed. You know, if I'm some all-powerful demon lord, you'd think I'd have a better way of getting around. Like, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Like, traveling in style is half of being a demon lord. Everyone knows that. Not that I have any reason I would know that.
something?
That's true. I'm not actually all powerful. I'm just some powerful. I'm kind of powerful. Meekly powerful, maybe? I wonder if Zana dies if we die. That'd actually be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Him. Yeah, that was kind of a painful reason, but at least it was a reason. In response to Valenthir. Okay. No, I've died enough today, thanks. I'm cool with not dying again. Appreciate the offer, though. By the way, hi, Aleph. Welcome to Lore Struggles to Get Through a Game. I'm your host, Struggles. What?
Find some place to hide, now!
What? Just... They're like, you know what? You handled the Cyclops. Here's something a little more real.
Now!
Insert Dune joke here. Apparently I do not have the weirding way. There we go.
Get away! Fast! Find some place to hide, now!
Oh, that totally should have worked. Come on. Yeah, suddenly there's just a Death Doom. A Purple Worm equivalent.
Get away! Fast! Find some place to hide, now!
Okay, that works out too. It's purple in ways you can only imagine. Okay, what poisoned us? Just curious, really. Hi. Oh, God. Okay, this is an interesting save point. Barely see what I'm doing. You say that, Platty. I'm starting to think you're in cahoots with the Dune Worm of Death here. Run to the right, go here. Grab the antidote, which is somewhere around here. There it is. Those are mushrooms. Those aren't antidotes. Where's the antidote? That's a skull. That's a cliff. Yep. My favorite part is how I can barely see what I'm doing while I am desperately struggling to get through this in milliseconds. Eat chest, worm. I gotta be honest, if this game didn't have quick save and quick load and the auto saves feature that it does, this game would probably be getting a lot more negatives. Just gonna be upfront about that. Yeah, you've seen Worms Armageddon. This is Worms Might and Magic. Nope, okay. Listen, Worm, I know you want to kill me. I don't know why, really. Like, I would be barely a snack for you. Like, you know, it's midnight. And you're really hungry, and you get up, and you've got, like, a jug of milk. And some old popcorn. And some leftover pizza in the fridge. And you're like, well, I don't want to eat an old pizza. It's like midnight. That's another thing. We're part demon. Like, wouldn't he... Ah! That's just a dick move. Wouldn't he not want to eat... I'm stuck. Ah! And now I'm poisoned. And now I'm dead. Yeah, I'd be like one little slice of pepperoni on the pizza. This is my favorite thing about Half-Life games in general. Constantly getting stuck on terrain. This is not a safety area. That's a good question. Is this part of the new HOM or the old HOM? There we go. This feels intentional. Ah, that's We must have hit, like, the edge or something on our way down. Well, you're not going to praise me for that one, lady? Yeah, that's why I tried not to fall at first, the second time, Caspian, because I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't fall down there. Maybe there's something else.
Mindless vermin. All they do is eat. But there are other ways to have fun, aren't there?
Yeah, I like to play video games, personally, although I'm really fond of board games, you know, pen and paper. I enjoy some sports, you know, basketball. I used to be fun, you know, good at that. I used to enjoy this. Boxing, yeah, it's always fun. I love that. Me spit on you, coward. Oh, please don't kill me. Why are there always spiders? I'm sick to death of spiders. If you answer, well, because of the lore, I'm going to stab you and never stop stabbing you. Ever. Any questions? Yeah. I do not look good to eat, I'm telling you. This doesn't seem to be helping any. Yeah, Junix, apparently I've got demon blood going through me, and a succubus in my brain. This is the worst Sweet 16 ever. See you around, Killing You. We will probably still be playing this tomorrow. Because, yeah, I doubt we're anywhere in this game. It feels like they were like story, and then there's just been, the last hour and a half has been nothing but dungeon crawling. Which is really weird pacing, but I mean, Half-Life does the same thing, so whatever. There we go. Okay, let's go down then. Let's go back to the death room. Because, you know, I was just thinking to myself, you know what I love? Death rooms. I have a weird feeling the game expects me to actually kill all these spiders, and that is mega not happening. Okay.
We need to get ourselves up there, sir.
Stab! I just stab my own brain every now and again. Shut up! We need to get up there, so shut up! Listen, Seraph. Ugh. Why do you keep stabbing me, Seraph? Swear to God, if this game ever gives me the ability to actually, like, kill her, I am totally doing that. I don't know how. Maybe pull a fight club or something, I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but, you know, whatever. Ugh. God dang it, why won't... There we go. I found the Master Thief outfit.
Get ourselves up.
So what's the Master Thief's outfit? Requires stealth. Increases stealth. Oh, that's cool. But there's spiders everywhere, and I'd rather not deal with those, so we need to go up, huh? Well... Okay, no, that's my tolerance limit right there. I've been putting up with a lot with these frickin' spiders, but that's the limit. I'm just no. Not putting up with that today. No idea how you're supposed to do that legit, and as of this exact second, I do not care. All kinds of nope. Ah! Why? Why? What designer decided that he hated life so much that he had to make the anti-life in this level? How are you supposed to get up there legit? Just wondering. Raise the water level. How? Granted, I was having trouble seeing because death and darkness was everywhere. Death in the form of the spiders. Darkness in the form of the fact that I can't see anything. Got it. There's a crank somewhere. In the evil, evil room of evil.
Ugly human, you're gonna die. Quit it! Help! Help!
I already have that bow. I love when they beg for me not to kill them after attacking me without provocation. Something about that just amuses me. Please don't kill me! You literally just tried to murder me. But please don't kill me! Okay. Stab. But yeah, sorry. I'm trying to review this as legitimately as I can, but I also would like to be able to sleep tonight. So, you know.
You are weak.
You are weak!
Stranger!
Sorry. Couldn't resist. Still the best part of this game. I'm not even making that up. I've given 2 positives just for... Well, that's not true. I've given 1 positive for that. I might give a second positive. I really might. Because, holy hell. There's only been 2 exceptions to that so far. The spider fight and the shaman fight. Every other part of this game has been delightful. Gameplay-wise. Design-wise. Not counting getting slightly lost from time to time. And, of course, spiders. I don't know, Vigilant. What do you think?
Human!
Well, see, that's an interesting question. The reason I'm falling so much is because this is built on the Source engine, which is not designed for platforming. And that is the truth of it. It's not designed for platforming.
You will die!
And that's the reality of it. I have, in fact, actually already given the game a negative for its emphasis on platforming in an engine that is clearly not geared towards it. So, that's one of those negatives over there.
Danger! Go no further!
Okay. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. No.
Go no further!
Do you mind? Really? Get up. I'm gonna do this on principle now.
Abomination!
You know, words hurt.
Stranger! Attack stranger now! Ha! Ha!
Not as much as fire, but words do hurt. Like, my emotions and feelings are... they're slightly bruised right now. You need to be careful about what you say around other people, okay? Be more considerate. Listen, once I kill Dad, and, you know, take over the world, probably. I don't know what I'll do next. I'm kind of winging it at this point, if I'm honest. I'm not sure which faction I'll take over after I take over the demons. What do you guys think? Who should I take over next? Other than the undead, because they are in serious need of a marketing pass. The whole spiders thing? We need to get rid of that. Like, pronto. I thought that was gonna kill me. Yet they're literally not even undead spiders. They're just spiders. Why are they spiders? What the hell? Nobody likes spiders. No, buddy. Okay, this is a problem I have in some games like this. Every now and again, I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm trying to accomplish. And I have no idea how to get there. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. What am I attempting to accomplish? Like, okay, so the mage guy killed me, right? So I was raised up as part demon. Okay, I'm with that so far. Now I'm in a pit. And here's I can tell my only motivation is to remove myself from the pit. And that's it. Really? Okay, that did weirdly small damage. I was expecting that to kill me. That's why I just was like, alright, I'll let this kill me and then reload. Now I know it's there. I like to think that my character was just... Keep moving. Meanwhile, she's like, oh, my love. You are so amazing for tanking that in the face. like, listen, Zana, you need to stop sucking up, okay? I am not the kind of manager who responds well to kiss-assing.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
And once you recover the skull and free your father, it will all be yours. Perhaps even without your father.
Oh, so that's your angle.
Possible quest at a time, Xana.
Yes, my prince.
I'm not gonna be homesick for that temple.
That's the other. She says my prince all the time, too, which is almost as bad. Not as bad, of course. At least here, there's some reason for her saying that, other than, like, say, vampire. Oh, my love. Why are you calling me that? Well, because, I mean...
Sareth, whatever you do, don't show your new form. They'll never take us back to Stonehelm.
Okay, hang on. I just saved. Hey, there's our ship. Behold my new form!
Hurry! Get in the rowboat!
It's just a game over? Really? It's just a game over. I was expecting, like, I will kill you.
Stonehelm.
You evil person who is evil. Look, just because I'm a demon doesn't make me evil, I think. I'm not sure of the rules of this setting. In some settings, you could still be a good demon.
Sareth, hurry! Get in the rowboat and we'll head out to the ship.
Duncan, is the ship safe?
Praise Eloth. You made it here safely. Where's Leona?
Super dead.
Going to tell the nice man the truth, my love? I didn't think so.
I'm sorry. She's dead. Arentir killed her.
Then we're lost. We should take the ship and flee. Maybe the Silver Cities.
No. Have you seen Arentir?
He lifted anchor and left the island.
Damn. When?
Hours ago. We didn't stop him because we were waiting for you and the skull. Sheogh's gates! Arentir's got it, hasn't he?
Yes, he has the skull. I'm going back to Stonehelm, to the Necromancer lairs under the city. And when I get there, I will find Arentir and kill him.
My lord, we will follow you.
And so you begin to build your army.
I do like armies. Hi, Marley. I like Marleys, too. Maybe I'll have a chat with Dad, is what that just said.
Smells familiar. But they've done a lot since our last visit. That bodes ill.
Is Arantir a necro, by the way? Because if he is, why is Arantir, a necromancer, working so hard to contain a demon prince?
Gateway between here and Harish, the Valley of Dust, home of the necromancers.
And we're going straight through it.
Did I hear something? You won't make it. Don't try to run. Die!
Okay, that's weird. I was actually trying to knock him in there, and he decided to go in of his own accord. Yeah, well, unfortunately for you guys, I've been raising my melee skills, so you're just all dead. Sorry. I just think it's interesting that apparently a bad guy is the one trying to stop us. Also a bad guy. Speaking of raising my melee skills, now we can use the really big. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of those. So we can't use the Dragon Claw yet. Get rid of that. We can't use the Cleaver, which we're gonna do. Can't use it. So the Soul Drinker and the Dragon Claw. Actually, let's do this. Requires Strength 3, which is going to be 9 more skill points. What do you mean I didn't... What are you talking about, Elif? So Liana's alive? Really?
You dare try me! What was that?
pal!
Hey, pal. Remember me? Last time we fought, I had a short sword, which literally had a third the damage of this, and none of the melee perks. Now I have most of the melee perks, and this sword.
You're a dead man.
I mean, it's not forbidden, Valenthir, so anything that's not forbidden is at least,
That's all.
hypothetically, a yes. I like the way she thinks, admittedly. More territory to conquer. That's how I see most territory, really. I look out and all I see is resources, provinces, regions. Start thinking how I'm going to divvy them up, you know, figure out who's going to govern what. Everyone thinks that way, right? Like you're driving through the middle of the country and you see a bunch of field and you think, oh, that will be mine someday. Other people do think that way, right? I don't think I have a type at this point in my life, Disco.
Stay. Jesus.
I haven't dated in... about 14 years.
Prepare.
What do you think about that?
Your time.
Sure, sounds like a terrible idea. I love terrible ideas. So the way this works, Valenthir, technically the answer to your question is yes. Here's the problem, though. Right now, we're still technically working through our backlog of streams, and we have been for months at this point. Now, we've got 3 more games to stream before we actually could be considered done with our backlog. This game, Tales of Vesperia, and Hitman 2. Once all those games are done, then I will finally actually accept new games being added to the list. Right now, we're not actually accepting new games to the list, which is, well, let's just say it's even worse than it sounds, because the moment we get to Phase 2, there will be like 20 games added to the list. But anyways, long story short, technically not yet is the answer, Valenthir.
What was... Don't try to run.
We had many very long streams in a row. We had the Assassin's Creed lore runs, plural. We had the Neverwinter Nights lore run, which was extremely long. We had the Pathfinder Kingmaker stream, which was gargantuan.
You won't make it. Stop right there.
And then, you know, a bunch of other relatively long RPGs that we've been pushing through. I have no idea how long this one is. So I have no idea how long this will take. But then after this, like I said, we'll switch over to Hitman 2. I have no idea how long that game is either. And then we'll do Tales of Vesperia, because that game's going to be long. Because, whatever. And then, I don't know what. I've actually admittedly been mentally blocking stuff after that from my mind, because I don't want to think about it right now. I'll have to sit down and actually figure out which streams we do when. Especially since several games are coming out soon.
Why won't this open? There's something I haven't figured out. Something I haven't done.
I'm afraid so. There's no point in leaving until we know what Arentir's up to next.
Well, it sounds like we might beat this tomorrow. Probably during our first thing. In fact, actually, what time is it? I've been debating any additional... I always feel weird when I play a game for like 2 or 3 hours and I don't give out any pluses or minuses. I've been debating if there's any that I can think of, and I haven't really honestly come up with anything. There's the codified plus, which I've already kind of notated.
Somewhere there must be a key for these doors. Keep an eye out.
I mean, the story so far is... there. I don't really mean that as an insult, but as I've said several times in the past, it feels like a complete neutral to me. You know, there's a story. It's approximately 5 pounds of a story. What list, Disco? I suppose I should say which list, for I have so many lists. Oh my goodness. Good night, Formosan. And thank you very, very much, Valenthir. As always, I do very much appreciate those subs. Thank you. Now... I have a feeling I know what you're going to say, but I do want to ask, just in case, is there anything you want to put that towards for a future stream of the existing stuff? Now, we also have a new category. This is a brand new thing we're doing called Interested in All. It's for people who actually like all my streams and are just interested in, you know, being like, here. And we keep track of those in a whole different separate thing that we're doing now. But either way, let me know. If you really want to put it towards Brutal Legend, I can. It's just... Alright, I'll just jot it down now. Hang on. So... Valenthir. Make sure I'm spelling this right. Ah, the plus-minus list. So I can't Alt-Tab without basically breaking the game. So if someone else could link him the plus-minus list, that would be awesome. Oh god, I am so immensely turned around here. Thank you, Aleph. So here's what we're gonna do. I give up on living! Okay, that didn't work. Try something else. Well, whatever. Let's do the old standby and say hi to Majdi. If it wasn't for Majdi, I wouldn't even be playing this game. He, by himself, convinced me to. That's a lie. It's mostly Vigilant. Although, it's funny, Vigilant, I don't know if you're aware of this. In fact, I have a feeling this will happen with Jedi Academy as well. So Vigilant basically started this fund. He was the first one to put money towards it. And then, like, 10, 15 other people put money towards it as well. Get that ball rolling, you know? I'm just left walling. I'm just straight up left walling at this point. I don't know what those are mummified, but I don't want to know what the necromancers keep around as pets. It's probably something gross, since they're into Spideys. Weirdos. Left wall. Left wall. Hey, pal, here's the left wall. The greatest of all. Did he just call me a heretic? Really? A spider-loving necromancer who lives in filth just called me a heretic. I mean, you're right. I don't believe in spider filth. That is true. I mean, am I a heretic? I actually forget the difference between heresy and blasphemy. Or is it like heresy and... Oh, there's another term for that. It's been a while since I've studied Catholic religion. Forgive me. Like, there's official terms for something that is against teaching, and then someone who is, like, you know, actually wrong. Yeah, that's it, heathen. So there's, like, heathen, and then there's heresy, and there's, like, a legal distinction between the two, and I don't remember what it is. So maybe by legal definitions I do qualify. I'm not sure. Ah, so believing but not doing it is blasphemy. Therefore, not believing it would be heathen. So I guess I am a heretic. Fine, whatever. I don't believe in spider filth. Bleh. Now I'm thinking of the song. Spider filth, mucks up all the spider filth. It's so gross. Yes, it is. Why it is, we don't know. Come on, it's the spider filth. Oh, sorry. So apparently I'm wrong. So I guess there's, So heathen, or heresy would be being wrong, and then pagan would be completely wrong. God, all these terms. How do you keep it straight? Okay, I was gonna kill you easily, but now you get to die horribly. Enjoy.
The defiling human.
There you go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's you. As soon as you get on those spikes. Listen, you can get on those spikes willingly or otherwise. Take your pick. Whoa! Now I'm really turned around. Never mind, okay, I see where I am. Why do they have spikes in here? No, seriously, why do they have spikes in here? Like, what possible purpose do those serve in here? Hey, look, spikes. Really? I have health! I literally am healing! Did you see that? You know, strangely enough, I don't have just random walls of spikes everywhere. It's strange, but it's true.
Don't go with that. Don't move, buddy.
Now he called me an infidel. What the hell's the definition of an infidel? That is exactly why I don't use power attacks.
Complete his existence.
Yes, complete my existence. By dying. Infidel's a non-believer. Well, okay, see, now that's accurate. I don't believe in spider filth. I don't think anybody does. These guys don't. They don't really believe. They're just here because, you know, there's this girl and she was kind of cute and they really wanted to get in good with her, but she's into some weird stuff, so, you know, they figured, you know, it'll be a nice way to show off. No, I'm totally into spider filth. I love spider filth.
This thing must have a purpose.
Probably a magical key. They inherited their bad habits from the wizards.
Well, then why are they calling me an infidel? They don't know me! You don't even know me! Oh, I'll check my Twitter right now. Doing it as we speak. Live, on camera. Twitter checking! That's what you guys follow me for, right? Okay, let's do it this way. There we go. Well, I know which one I am, because I have no hair. I wish I was as good an artist as you. You are a very talented artist, Vigilant. Why is my sister evil? Oh my gosh. Let's retweet this out there. There we go. Thank you, Vigilant. You are a legitimately talented artist, and I am legitimately jealous. I have spent literally years practicing and working at art, and I am just awful at it. Despite everything. Despite my efforts. So you have some real talent. She did pwn me during Enderal, that is true. That is absolutely true. Why? Why? Just... No, it's okay. I'm sure they think I'm evil because I don't believe in spider filth.
Is this a butcher shop?
Yes. Is the answer to that question. What is happening here is a butchery of a sort.
Is this a butcher?
This is your friendly reminder that not only do I have armor on, but I actually have boosted health. And I'm on easy. Why am I dying so often? Like, this is a real question for people who played this game. What am I doing wrong combat-wise? I finally started raising my melee. And, you know, I've got a decent sword. They're just ripping me to shreds. That's true, I stopped using the kick strategy. Clearly that's my problem right there.
Your gift to Asher will not go.
I'm this close to just cheating, because this is not in... Okay, so let me explain why power attacks are awful. In fact, I'm tempted to give a negative to the power attack system, and I mean that sincerely. So, you hold down the weapon, right? And then occasionally it actually works right. But it doesn't actually acknowledge the mouse click, I'd say roughly about half the time. Which I just demonstrated about 3 times during that little melee right there. So I'm trying to power attack, holding down the mouse and nothing's happening, because it needs to have, like several other older games of a similar problem, it needs to have a definitive start state, middle state, end state, and for whatever reason it's not acknowledging something in there, and so the power attack doesn't happen. So after a bit, that is to say, I'd say about 2 dungeons ago at this point, I basically stopped trying to do power attacks at all because it was just getting immensely frustrating. I was sick of it. Now, maybe there's a bug. Wouldn't surprise me. We've had a lot of bugs. I also don't know what you expect me to do about the spells. It's not like I'm moving in a straight line. But I can't block them, and as you saw, that one went by me and still hit me. So again, I'm not sure what exactly you expect me to do about those. Anything else?
Is this a butcher shop?
No,
It also doesn't help that every now and again they just decide to block. It doesn't always happen. Every now and again they just do it. The rest of the time you can just do the back and forth weave combo and just move that through them. And then every now and again they're like, no, we're just not going to take damage for a while. And they just decide to stop taking damage. Part of my point is it's frustrating to be playing the game, I'm going to stress this one more time, on easy, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean? I don't mind if I'm screwing up and I know what I'm doing wrong, because then I could try to fix it. When I'm screwing up and I have no idea what I'm doing wrong, I don't know what to do to fix, so I just kind of keep trying stings randomly to see if I could come up with some random combination that works, and I don't enjoy that. I am 5 deaths away from just cheating and saying screw it, and just giving the game a negative for it. I'd like to think that I have done my due diligence in trying to play the game legitimately and failing miserably at it. Stop calling me that. Ah! I'm getting a wee bit frustrated here. What? I freed you, jackasses! Got it. Game's not gonna let me kill him. Wonderful. Like, I've increased my melee, so I do more damage, and I have the power attack things. I took the heal spell, so I can heal. I have a hotkeyed potions, although I've actually now run out of health potions, so I can't do that anymore. I have raised my health as high as it is possible for me to raise it. I have gotten the health regen. This is my point. I feel like I have actually made a legitimate, serious, real, no really, attempt to actually be stronger, and I'm just getting mauled. And I don't know why.
What? Stay where you are, infidel. Prepare yourself for ultimate absolution.
And I can just tell right now, people are gonna be on the VOD being like, "Oh, well, you're not doing." Because that's probably what it is. I'm not doing
Yeah! My weapon is eager to complete your existence. done so from your future. This
What woo-woo? What are you hearing, Aleph? You mean like... Because that's just part of the background noise.
If I get free, I'm gonna tear this place apart with my bare hands! Enter, pay for this!
Leanna, she's alive.
Help me! I hear human voices! Why don't you help me?
Leanna, no!
What? Like, you saw that, right? You're like,
I'm gonna tear this place apart with my bare hands! Enter, pay for this!
Leanna, she's alive.
Help me! I hear human voices! Why don't you help me?
Leanna, no!
so in case you're wondering what I said, yeah, that is what I was pointing out. How do I get down there to save her? Like, just jumping just killed me. Got it. Must save her, is what I just heard, Vigilant. Must save Liana.
Die. Prepare to die.
Really, game?
Stop right there, or it gets ugly. Let's move.
You'll pay what
Alright, I give up. Game beat me. It's cool. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chop off the local recording.